course, it includes, you know, me walking back and forth.
Yeah. Okay, this is number 3. What's the biggest power expense in my home? Hi, this is Joe Ferry for the Home Inspection Network, and I'm here with Wally Conway, and we're talking today about energy savings. Wally, I'm sure you get this question all the time. What's the biggest power usurper in a home?
Joe, knowing you well, my guess is the biggest consumer of power in your house is you. Now, really, amongst the systems, about 40 to 50% in most homes, and it'll vary with the home and climate, is consumed in heating and cooling the home. But here's an interesting thing. Let's make my math easy. 50% of your utility bill is making hot and cold. On average, the average home has 25% duct leakage.
Okay.
So what does that really mean? It means if, oh, I live in Philadelphia, I got this big oil furnace, I have a $600 fuel oil bill this year, or this month. If you've got a $600 fuel bill and you have 25% duct leakage, 125 of your high-earned dollars have been discharged in your attic or basement. So it's understanding what the consumers are, heating and cooling, how that system functions, and the low-hanging fruit to recover money. Here's a typical thing a person would do. They say, oh my gosh, you know, I've got this 20-year-old heat pump or 20-year-old boiler or 20-year-old furnace. I'm going to upgrade to a more modern system. So they spend all that money, but don't solve the problem of duct leakage, so it's still gone. So they'll spend $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 for a whiz-banger system when $500 or $800 may have gained that 25% efficiency just by solving the duct leakage. So biggest consumer of power in the house, heating and cooling. Biggest consumer within that is losses in the ductwork.
That's very counterintuitive for most consumers, I would think.
That's why you can't rely on your gut when it comes to things you don't understand. The energy audit process is about sitting down with the home objectively, sitting with the people, hearing who they are, how they live, where they're comfortable, budgetary constraints, blending that with the home to come up with a plan to be as comfortable as possible for as little as expense possible, not only in the improvement category, but month after month after month.
That's great. That's great advice for these trying times and for any time, really. Thanks, Wally.
Thank you.